A man and a woman allegedly having an affair are killed in a crash. Police say their car was struck by the woman's husband. Good evening. This is the KTLA 5 News at 5:30. I'm Cher Calvin.
And I'm Micah Olma. That deadly crash happened in San Bernardino after the husband reportedly confronted his wife.
KTLA Shelby Nelson live in San Bernardino and has more on the investigation. Shelby.
Cher, Micah, this has been called a love triangle that took a turn for the worse. And according to that woman's family, she was a church-going woman, a mother of 3, who was in the process of trying to leave her husband. At the intersection of Paris Hill Park Road and Pacific Street in San Bernardino, a memorial symbolizes what tragic event happened here just over a week ago. A man and woman now identified as 25-year-old Asia Guerci and 31-year-old Charles Dark were both found dead inside a vehicle after what appeared to be a crash. Mangled guardrail and a damaged fence show what's left from the impact. San Bernardino police were called out just after midnight on January 26th, but eventually determined that this was much more than an accident. This was a homicide. Police say the suspect, identified as 31-year-old Isaac Albert Perez, ran his wife Asia and the man who she was having an affair with and who was believed to be her co-worker off the road. Perez is accused of confronting the two about the affair at Paris Hill Park before they drove off. Not far from there, police say Perez rear-ended his wife and Dark, sending the vehicle they were in through the fence and into this flood channel. Perez was later arrested. The San Bernardino County District Attorney charging him with 2 counts of murder, to which he has pleaded not guilty. Meantime, Asia's sister created this GoFundMe account to help pay for funeral expenses. Her sister saying that Asia was a mother of 3, taken by the father of her kids and a man she'd been with for 11 years. Court records show that Asia filed for a restraining order against Perez back in 2021, citing domestic violence, but a judge denied it. In a statement to the LA Times, Guerci's sister says Guerci was in the process of leaving her husband. As for Asia's love interest, KTLA has reached out to his family for a response. Now, we have also reached out to the San Bernardino County coroner, and officials there tell us that both victims are believed to have been killed because of blunt force trauma. That's the injuries that they say were causes of death. Reporting live from San Bernardino, I'm Shelby Nelson, KTLA 5 News.
Shelby, thank you.
This is Proverbs 6 and 32 through 35. It says, but whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding, and he that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rakak Radash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect, and much respect to the brothers pushing this word in the four winds of the earth. Shalom to you few sincere sisters out there as well. It's Brother Ariel coming at you with another lesson. In that video that I showed, we was talking about that at camp today, and I had brought it up. And brothers got excited about it because we were on the subject of adultery, okay, and adulterous women, okay, and adulterous men as well, okay. Now that right there is an adulterous woman and an adulterous man being put to death by the Lord, okay. The husband, as you saw in the video, the husband pretty much was following them, man. Okay, found out his wife was, doing him dirty behind his back, with another man, and he pretty much rammed the car that they were in and into, I forgot what they said, into some water. Okay, they didn't drown, but they died by other injuries. Okay, blunt force trauma to the head or something like that. I forgot exactly how they died, but at the end of the day, ultimately, they back in the spiritual realm, man. Okay, the Lord does not play with adultery, man. Okay, and a lot of women and men out here think that that's something to do. Okay, when a man and a woman, come together sexually, okay, they become as one. They are one flesh. Okay, that's what the scriptures say. When a man and a woman come together, they are one flesh. Let me get that real quick. One flesh. Let me see. Here, Genesis 2:24. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. Okay, so they're pretty much binded together, at the flesh or whatever. So when another man interrupts that, okay, that's a problem right there, man. And there's a lot of dudes, a lot of men out here that think that that's something that is okay. All right. And that was a beautiful judgment from the Lord, because, these things go on too much where a woman may, get tired, of a particular man that she's with, and then goes and finds another man that pretty much, excites her and brings that excitement back to her life. And then, she plans on leaving her husband, man. Okay. Now, back in the ancient world, if that were to be going on, you'd be put to death, man. Okay. Leviticus 20:10. Okay. That's something that you would be put to death for. And imagine if that was in this society now. These things that are going on now in this society would not be happening. Okay, if a woman knew that if she were to step out on her husband, okay, that she would be put to death, women wouldn't be out here running rampant like they are right now, out here freely to do any and everything that they desire. Okay, all of those things would not be happening if women knew that they would be put to death for sleeping with another man when they're married. Okay. And it says, and the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, just like that dude did, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. Okay. And this is why, the brothers was going crazy when I had brought that up. Okay. Because it's scriptural. Okay. And in the kingdom, this is how it's going to be. Now, us as Israelites, we're going to be made perfect. So there's not going to be any adultery going on within the realm of Israel, okay, which is a people before a place. But there will be instances where there will be adultery committed amongst these other nations. And of course, we're going to step in and correct that expeditiously. Okay. So, yeah, the kingdom is going to be beautiful, man. These things will be non-existent, of course, among us, because it's real prevalent amongst Israelites right now. It's celebrated. Something like that is celebrated, man, where a woman, tell her girlfriends, I'm getting tired of this dude. He's not doing this. He's not doing that. I'm not feeling the same I used to. What do the women usually say? Go get you a side piece. Go find you another man. Okay? That's what most women will say. Okay? And let me get Jeremiah 3:31. Now 3:1. Right? And it says, they say, if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Hell no. Shall not that land be greatly polluted? Okay, so at that point, when a man knows that his woman has stepped out on him and started being with another man, okay, what's going to happen? He ain't going to want to deal with her no more, man. But in that case right there, that dude didn't have any control over his spirit, okay? And the Lord pretty much the Lord put the spirit on him to take both of them out. That was judgment at the end of the day, okay? But, if that would have happened to one of us brothers, okay, we wouldn't react like that, man. Lord willing, we wouldn't react like that. We would leave it to the Lord and let the Lord handle it, okay? Or just walk away, okay? But many people are not on that type of time. That's why it's not smart or wise to be out here trying to deal with other people's women, man, okay? Because it can cost you your life, okay? And it says, but thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again unto me. Just speaking about Israel at the end of the day, okay? But there's duality in the scripture, okay? Because if you put away your wife and she go and be with another man, okay, her land is greatly polluted. You don't want to dip in that no more, man. That's it. She done laid down with another dude. It's over. Okay. Well, let's get because it say if a man, let's get 1 Corinthians 7. 1 Corinthians 7. 1 Corinthians 7. And I'll start at 9. Okay. No, matter of fact, I'll start at 8. It says, I say therefore to the unmarried and widows, it is good for them if they abide even as I. But if they cannot contain, let them marry. For it is better to marry than to burn. Okay? Than to stay there and be horny. It's better to go ahead and get you some. Okay? And unto the married I command, yet not I, but the Lord, let not the wife depart from her husband. And this is what this woman was planning on doing. Okay? Which many women in America are planning on doing. Okay? They keep it sealed tight. But inwardly they know that they are planning their escape. Okay? So, let not the wife depart from her husband. But if she depart, let her remain unmarried, meaning let her remain without another man. Let her not lay up with another man, okay? Or be reconciled, or be, it says let her remain unmarried, or be reconciled to her husband, meaning her returning back to her husband, okay? Those are the only two options that a woman would have back in those days, in the good old days, I like to call them. Okay, because nowadays a woman will leave a man and go, be with the next man. A lot of these women know who the next man is they're going to deal with. Okay, but before they even start dealing with him. But if she depart, let her remain unmarried or be reconciled to her husband, and let not the husband put away his wife. Okay, so that's pretty much, how it's supposed to be. And in this society, it's anything but that, okay? Let's get First Esdras 4. Let's get First Esdras 4. Let's get First Esdras 4. I'll read 20 to 27 here. Right? And it says, a man leaveth his own father that brought him up in his own country, and cleaveth unto his wife. And he sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remembereth not father nor mother nor country. But this also ye must know, that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman? Yea, a man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal, to sell upon the sea and upon rivers, and looketh upon a lion and goeth into the darkness. And when he hath stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love. Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father or mother. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women, and become servants for their sakes. Many also have perished, have erred and sinned for women, okay? And there are a lot of accounts where, there's a lot of these dudes that bug out over women that are not theirs, and women that are their wives, okay? But, and a woman's mind, she likes to play games. She likes to set traps for men. That's why the scriptures say a woman's heart is snares and nets, okay? So you being too invested in a woman will get you trapped up at the end of the day. Either if you at one end of the spectrum or the other, okay? If you the side dude or you the main dude, okay? A woman's mind will get you trapped up if you are too invested in that woman, man, okay? So that's why it's best not to be too invested in women on this side, man. If you got you a woman that's cool, but you already know that your first woman is this ministry, is this word, okay? And then your woman is secondary at the end of the day, okay? This is what you trust in. This is what you give your all to, not a woman, okay? And that's why it's not wise to I'm going to say it's not wise to fall in love, man. It's really not. It's not worth it on this side, man. Because that could definitely get you in trouble, and it'll have you to keep, put your guard down, okay? And you'll be able to, be attacked at the end of the day. That's not what you want, okay? So this type of thinking right here that I just read is a no-no, okay? Doing all these things, going crazy for a woman and all that. Because at the end of the day, a woman will turn on you, man. Okay, women are not loyal like that. I'm not saying all women are not loyal, but a majority of these women out here are not loyal at all. Okay, they're not loyal to you or anyone else. They're only loyal to themselves, and all they care about is what can be done for them that will be pleasing to their flesh. Okay, so even if you go out and get married to a woman, that does not mean anything to her, because the majority of these women out here do not fear the Lord, man. That's the main thing. They don't fear the Lord. And if they don't fear the Lord, they're going to be out here doing whatever with whoever. It don't matter. Okay? Let's get, did I have some more? Let me see. Yeah, we'll just get this, because I brought it up. Okay? Ecclesiastes, 7th chapter. It's like 26 or something like that now. Yeah, it is 26. Okay, and it says, and I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands is bands, and whoso pleaseth the heavenly Father shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Okay, that's perfect, man. For what we just saw in that video right there, the sinner was taken by that woman, okay, because she had him believe that they were going to be together and she was going to leave her husband, okay, and they were going to go and live happily ever after. And now they're both in the spiritual realm, man, okay, for doing that wickedness, man, which is running rampant out here in Babylon the Great. This is why Edomites are called the border of wickedness, okay, because anything that is wicked is accepted here in this society, and anything that is righteous is frowned upon, okay, and made to be something that is not upright or just, okay. So these people out here, they preach and they celebrate being adulterous. You see it in the movies, you see it in when you hear it in music, you see it in music videos. It's everywhere, man. Being adulterous is something that's of the norm here in Babylon the Great, man. Just yet another reason why this place needs to be destroyed, man. It needs to be purified by fire, or thermonuclear fire at that, okay? So yeah, for you brothers out there that, don't be out there looking for no woman, man. I mean, if you get a woman, you get a woman. It is what it is, but don't let that overtake all of your thinking, and that's all you thinking about is trying to get you a woman, because at the end of the day, you can ask a woman if she got a man and she'll tell you no. Meanwhile, she dealing with 3-4 other dudes, man. Okay, you gotta be careful, because those spirits that are on her will pretty much latch on to you at the end of the day, man. Okay, these women out here, or majority of these women out here are living in wickedness, man. You got to be careful, okay? Definitely got to be careful, all right? You don't want to get judged like, that dude got judged. You don't want that, okay? So, yeah, just keep an eye out, man. Stay, keep your eyes open at the end of the day. Be circumspect, These women out here are wicked, man. They playing for keeps, man. They out here playing for keeps. So, I just want to do this quick lesson real quick. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'll say shalom to the next one.